and I feel like this animated man has done more for my sexuality than I currently give him credit. Ooh, my therapist is gonna have a field day with that one. I can't believe people are actually this vanilla. Dragons are hot.
That's not a hear me out. My hear me out is the Declaration of Independence.
All right, I get it! You wanted more, so I'm giving you more. Hear me outs have become a staple in 2020's culture. Or lack thereof. But as we all know now, not all hear me outs are created equal. Some come from happy little passions, while others would get me demonetized at the mere thought of putting it in this video. Hi, I'm Blake. A lot of y'all think my name is Jake, even though I say it in every video, it's not. In my last video, I heard you out and gave you my honest grades, and your response was numerous and passionate? Would that be the word? How dare you was used a lot. That's passionate. So here we gather again, because if a video of mine does well, you can bet money I am going to do it again. Sell out queen. So sit back, relax, and maximize this window so your little decayed ADHD brain doesn't get distracted, and allow me to present to you more of your hear me outs, graded. Okay, let's do this. Round 2, you know what they say, if it ain't broke, milk the hell out of it until it is a cold, dry carcass. I was literally up all night last night helping my sister's dog who just had surgery. She's fine, by the way, she's great. So now more than ever, baby needs his bottle. Oh my God, I'm so sleep deprived that actually made me dizzy. So I have brought with me today my most judgmental stuffed animals, because while I don't judge, they sure the do. Especially that one right there, God's judgment incarnate. So I think I did the lighting right this time so he can wear his glasses the whole time. So bringing back to the stage. All right, class is back in session. The glare is low. I think we can keep the glasses on, because last time a few of you were thirsting over my teacher attire, and this is my most offensive take by far, but I do not get objectified enough to be offended by this, so keep it coming. So class, we will be sticking to the American grading system because America is so well known for nothing good recently. The fact that there were so many articles I could have chose from. And of course, one final thing, we will be having a tier 2. First, we have A for, why am I attracted to this? Next is B for our ones that are objectively bangers, just not for me. Next is C for, that starts with a C, right? Next is D for did not learn their lesson last time, you insult to humanity. And finally, we have F for freak, because apparently I did not say it enough last time, so it still bears repeating. Also, a quick and lovely shout out to my friend Luis, who chose all of these again, which especially props to him, because this time when I asked you, there were 5,000 comments. And we also chose half from my Discord suggestions, but there were another 1,000 on there. So please do not be offended if your choice does not get picked, but rather blow this video up enough so we can justify making a part 3. Also, I probably should have said this last time, but these are all under the guise of talking to real life people. I know, a completely foreign concept to you. Because if I base your hear me outs on the internet, these would all be tame. And that's boring. So without further ado, let us begin. All right, our first choice, Miss Cooking Allison Mother? Oh my God, an author's note on the first one came through swinging. Queen of stirring the pot. There was no explanation for the sudden takedown of Cooking Mama Cookstar. However, a tweet alleged that the game was mining cryptocurrency using players' Nintendo Switch consoles. Oh my God, a girl boss? That's an MLM starter, baby. That's Avon. That's Mary Kay. That's Tupperware. I'm gonna be honest, I support women's rights, but I equally support women's wrongs. So I think that's probably the easiest A I'm gonna give all day. Alrighty then, who is next? L Block Tetris? Okay, I'm gonna have to ask the question. Mom, do not watch this part. Did you pick the L block over the straight block out of fear of it getting stuck in your butt? Like, maybe you're not a size queen. Maybe you don't care that it's a little bit smaller. But I think there are more women in STEM that follow me than I'm giving credit. I think they're being proactive, and I think they're being, while disgusting, very smart about it. So while I fear I am enabling a geometry gone bad mentality, I will give this B, because that is at least being proactive. All right, who do we have next? Oh, the wizard in Stardew Valley. Of course, a classic. I've told you this before, I love my little gay boy wizard. In my mind, in my headcanon, you can't change that, I don't care. I think he likes to make transphobic senators realize they are not as cis as they once thought. The little cowboy hat, the little side eye, he's gonna treat you right. Ooh, this has a little sweetness to it. So I guess I'm starting soft, but another A. Great job so far, great job. I can't wait for you guys to ruin this. All right, up next, oh no. I mean, oh yes, but oh no. Ball guy from Pokemon Sword and Shield. What is this flavor? What is this flavor? That could be the ugliest man in the world under that Pokeball, and I would not care. Bro is built. Bro is dedicated. Bro loves Pokemon. What more could you want in a husband? Also, little Miss Daisy Dukes, like, there's a little fruit in that tank. Like, this is a reasonable endeavor. Also, if he wants to keep the mask on, if this is like a weird fetish thing, like, far be it from me to say, no, you have pecs, which in my book means you can do whatever you want. So I guess I'm a softie so far, but yeah, so far A. Although I will say these are pretty tame so far. I feel like Luis is setting me up for something really dangerous, so we'll see what happens. All right, next. All right, yeah, I can see the iceberg starting to get a little deeper. Papyrus? Papyrus? From Undertale. First of all, girl, I see you. Maybe it's internalized homophobia, but I would prefer to see this skeleton on Drag Race rather than in my bed. Does that make sense? Although that is a devious little waist you got there. Credit where credit is due. So congratulations, Mama Boots the house down. B tier. Hello everyone, I'd just like to take a quick second to thank the sponsor of this video, Infinity Nikki. Bestie, if you watch my channel, odds are you love a diva. So I cannot tell you how excited I was to be approached by none other than the outfit icon Infinity Nikki. Infinity Nikki is a cozy open world fairy tale simulator with exciting adventures, gorgeous exploration, fun platforming, colorful characters, and most importantly, outfits that are fierce mama boots the house down. Even the deer in this game have a tasteful collar. You better work, deer. So why join now? Well, Miss Nikki, we're close now, I can call my homegirl Miss Nikki, has just begun the Carnival of Fireworks. By participating in this event, you get the chance to craft a brand new ability outfit, Fiery Glow, which allows you to launch all your own fireworks. All the mothering without the potential fire hazard. That's a girl boss. Participate in the event to unlock 20 free pools, over 3,500 diamonds, and 2 free outfits. But wait, there's more. The Heartfelt Gift Store is going to offer 9 more free outfits over the 3 versions. Truly the Mother Teresa of game giveaways. I expect nothing less from Queen Nikki. This is one of my first video game sponsors, and as somebody who makes a lot of video game related media, I cannot tell you how honored I am to work with a game that prioritizes quality above all else. Genuinely, I looked up gameplay footage when they reached out to me, and I audibly gasped at how pretty it was, and was further gagged when I found out it's actually fun too. Women are never wrong. Women are never wrong. So check out the link in my description to download the game on all platforms, follow Infinity Nikki on social media for all the latest updates, and use the special gift code HeartfeltGifts to claim 10 free pools in the game. Thank you again so much to Infinity Nikki for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to more of your Hear Me Outs. All right, let's see what we got next. Zera Aura from Pokemon. Oh, and of course the f***ing Pokemon Unite version too. Oh my god. Last time I mentioned how Buzzwole in Unite is like my Miranda Priestley in the sense that he takes away all of my personal choices that I'm allowed to have in my life. Like he completely owns me. But let me tell you something, in certain patches, Zera Aura was that Buzzwole for me. Like, do not let Little Miss Cowboy here fool you. This is a demon. So I get it, human shape, y'all like the color yellow, I guess. Something about some sort of shock kink here, I'm sure that I would rather not dive into. I really would rather not dive into. So for me, D tier, because I will not let you hurt me anymore. You get out of my house. Okay, let's see who's next. Okay, let's Zero from Mega Man. Ugh, Luis, they're gonna call us vanilla again. Oh, an author's note. Okay, perfect. This was suggested by a self-proclaimed straight. I'm just adding them for representation. You know what? I'll give him that. Out of 400,000 subscribers, I can't believe one of my 3 straight followers actually managed to get a suggestion in. I mean, that is a tough man. And I'm gonna be completely transparent. My little gay boy ass loved having him as an action figure back then because he had long hair that I could play with. Oh my god, how did you guys know I was gay? I said at 21 while coming out. They all had eyes and ears, Blake. They all had eyes and ears. But I'm gonna be honest, this awoke a core memory in me that I completely forgot until today. And I feel like this animated man has done more for my sexuality than I currently give him credit. Ooh, my therapist is gonna have a field day with that one. Although y'all did dog walk me last time for only picking humans for the top tier, so I'm going to put him in C tier. Are you happy? I betrayed my husband. Don't say I don't do anything for you, okay? Ungrateful little rats, who I love. Please stay subscribed. All right, next who we got? Dementia from Super Paper Mario. Okay, we're getting a little weirder and a lot fruitier, so you're gonna fit right in. Okay, so I do actually have a name for my subscribers, and I have never actually said it on this channel before, but I call them my blinnies. And in my mind, if I had to send someone a picture of a blinny, this is what it looks like. So immediate bonus points because you do pay my rent, so can't hate that. Ooh, a bonus image supplied by Luis. Okay. I do enjoy a good chunking. Me and Dementio have a lot in common. That's not true. I'm so vanilla. Y'all got me last time. So while that does remind me of my subscribers, I love keeping that relationship parasocial because that is what keeps me from making a ukulele-ridden apology video. So B tier you go because I refuse to where I eat. All right, next, Clive Handforth from Little Big Planet. Oh God, he's just so sad. Like you're just gonna feel bad for him, and that's how you end up getting people that won't stop texting you, okay? Like learn from my mistakes. Do not ever date someone out of pity. Oh my God, Blake, how do you even fall into pity dating someone? It's really easy, actually. Just ask anybody I know who has lived to see 30. So I have to put this in F tier. I am so sorry. Only because he reminds me of every single person I've ever been on a date with who I had to just pull teeth to try to be interested in me, which unfortunately is something that I find attractive. Like when I was 22 and went on dates with people who did not find me remotely funny. Fire on aisle me. So I'm gonna have to say F tier. I'm sorry, I've grown out of that phase. I respect myself now. Mostly, so we're gonna keep that going. All right, next to Mundo. Magnificus from Inscription. Ooh, we're getting a little freaky now. I mean, he is hairy. Does this count as a bear? If it's a bush, is a bush a bear? Is a bush a bear? Also, those eyes are absolutely giving people with blue eyes that wanna let you know they have blue eyes. Also, he does look tall, and if you've watched enough of my videos, you know that if you are tall, then I lose all self-respect. So yeah, A, easy choice. Do not touch. Sorry. Do not touch a razor, you will immediately be in F tier. All right, next, who is next? Dr. Retro from Roblox Regretivator? Okay, a Discord comment. Hey gang, I commented this on the Nude Blake community post because I just want to say this. Dr. Retro from is on the Hear Me Out case. She's employed as a doctor, middle-aged, and bilingual. Love me a smart woman, and will send you fan art if you need convincing. Luis, you petty bitch. The amazing fan art in question. It does clarify, kind of. No, it doesn't actually. It really doesn't. Because now I'm more confused. Is it the smiley face or is it the cat? Because the top makes me think it's both, but the bottom makes me think it's one of the two. I'm gonna go with the cat, but I don't know, because I don't play Roblox, because I have a master's degree. That being said, I feel like this is baby's first furry. Like, I'm just not getting swept away. I'm not having like my Hallmark moment where like I'm the girl boss from NYC who's leaving because her husband cheated on her, and he's like the doctor who does plastic surgery for horses. We joke, but that's probably a Hallmark plot. I'm probably not that far off. Also, the thought of a horse with body image issues just is so funny to me. Sorry, I wouldn't wish it on any horse, but like it is funny. So I'm just kind of bored. I'm gonna put it in C. All right, who's up next? Is Zelda from Hollow Knight? Diva alert! The ponytail, the amazing skincare routine, the ass that you will never see give you a 2 weeks notice because it will not quit. Also, as Louise said, unafraid to reference or not reference, a little mommy milker's Resident Evil moment. Love that for her. Also, in one of my recent videos, somebody said I was an honorary lesbian, and I would be going against my civic duty if I did not respect this choice. A tier, baby. A tier, baby. All right, next. Okay. Ink Demon from Bindi and the Dark Survival. Saw the writing on the wall. Yep, it's only downhill from here. Point of no return. Let's go. I do not mean to sound ableist, but I do feel like the disproportionate limb sizes are going to throw me off. Like, no judgment. I feel like that's gonna float somebody who's built like hard. And who am I to rob that joy from somebody else? Okay, I'm being a good person, and nobody's talking about it. See, there's another image. See, look how happy that woman is. Why would I take that from her? Like, I can't experience the same joy that she's feeling in this image, mostly because I probably go outside a little more. So I'm going to say D tier because I am not going to be the hurdle for somebody else to get their man. Okay, next, Shadow the Hedgehog. A classic. Why is he holding a Glock in both of these? Oh my God, I'm gonna have to like edit both of these images because daddy ad revenue will not like that. Okay, you can call me vanilla, you can say I'm not online enough, but you cannot take away the fact that I have seen every possible drawing you could ever conceive of Shadow the Hedgehog. And you might think that's gonna affect my decision, but you'd be wrong. That's still baby girl. So A tier, okay? Happy nerds, yeah, it's still a little vanilla, but it's less vanilla, okay? We're getting like a little bit of a swirl in there, okay? Okay, next. Gabriel from Ultra Kill, okay. First of all, winged daddy, love that. Second of all, shoulders, huge. Third, a healer, so by video game logic, I think the French would call it, bottom. Another A, y'all are really bringing it this time. I'm gonna have to be like really conservative for the next few, just like bear with me because this is nowhere near well-rounded. Okay, next, Wheatley from Portal 2. God, it's been so long since I played Portal 2, I don't remember. Isn't he like kind of quirky? Isn't he like a little, like, just a little boy? One sec, doing my research, like a good YouTuber, I guess. Oh, he's the British one, like a little lad, the little lad. Okay, gay audience, it's time to have a little heart to heart. I think you guys have a tendency to develop crushes on people that are nice to you a few times. And as someone with a little more experience in life, I'm going to say, stop that. So I'm going to be putting this in a cautionary C. I don't think this is a bad choice. I just think this is going to enable you to make further bad choices. And what little parasocial YouTube friend on your screen would I be if I allowed this to continue? All right, next, baby. King Rauru from Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Yes! The hair, the abs, the jaw that could cut diamonds. Every kiss begins with K baby, not sponsored. And by God, am I kissing this? I don't have a lot to say about this. Great. A. All right, here we go. What do we have? Rasputin from Just Dance. I thought because I was doing video games, the caveat was like built in that I wouldn't have to cover real people that lived. But he's also not been alive for a while, so that's like morally okay, right? Like, is that... It's gray at worst, right? Like, Miss Ma'am can clearly dance, Miss Ma'am can clearly dress, Miss Ma'am has a full beard, Mother may I, but out of respect to anyone related to Rasputin, does Rasputin have a lineage? I went to Texas public schools, okay? I didn't have a chance. I'm gonna say F tier because I'm probably gonna make some Russian out there real mad if I say A, and let me tell you, as an online person, you don't wanna make Russia mad. Okay, here we go. King DDD, Kirby series. Ooh, a class. Oh my God, what is this picture? Ooh, Kirby right back at you. Ooh, she went face shopping. Okay, I'm gonna judge the classic top one because I feel like this is also a classic top. I deserve prison for that, I'm sorry. A thick man that can carry a heavy hammer. I know that man could lift me easily and walk me through our doorway after we are wed, and I respect that. So I would say you're joining the few and the proud, but unfortunately, this seems to be an all-stars episode of video game characters that Blake would simp for, so A tier you go. All right, who's next? Toadsworth from Mario series. Ooh, another author's note. Back when he had a hot and flexible body that let him take care of you in all different positions. Okay, so Luis is going to jail. Like young Toadsworth, that's just every single gay man right now. Any man in America who is remotely fruity and capable of growing a mustache is doing it currently. And you know what's the worst part? Pause for dramatic effect. It works. It works, and I hate it. Like nothing makes me more angry than thirst trap gay influencers on Instagram. They provide nothing for this world. They put so little effort in their videos, and I still fall for it every time. So I would put you in F tier out of principle, but unfortunately, your mustache is banging, so D. All right, next victim, Dark Urge from Baldur's Gate 3. Well, the urge is certainly darking. He is a lizard. But that is a bicep. All right, everyone that knows me from work, school, growing up, family, I don't care. Skip the next like 5 seconds. Is every part of him scaled? This is not my proudest moment, but that answer matters. That answer really matters. Because I'm gonna be honest, while he's technically not human, I have seen facelifts worse than this. Like, he doesn't even need face tape. Like, that is tight. So it's giving fashion, but it's also giving man. So I'm going to put this in a cautious B until certain anatomical hypotheses have been proven. But if they are proven, I'm making a new tier, it's S. All right, next. Peppino from Pizza Tower. You know, the first image I was like, your Uber is here. But the second image, I get it. I hate that I get it. I hate that I get it. But I've put too many people in A and B. Can we justify C and D? How can we justify this? Okay, let's like do the math. So like big mouth, that is a yapper that will get annoying after a while, but also big mouth, so like it's a hard choice. Purely because the list needs to be more well-rounded. Am I doing the Italian hand right now? Oh my God, Blake, stop being a theater kid. I'm gonna count the first image and I'm gonna say C tier. I'm so sorry you had to catch a stray, but mama can't keep having everyone in A. Okay, next person, Sunflower from Plants vs. Zombies. Wait, required viewing. Ugh, great, more research. Women in STEM, I guess, woohoo. Plants vs. Zombies music video. Oh my God, it's Kim Petras. You know what? I was gonna say D because I'm just like, it's a sunflower, like whatever. B for the talent alone. Women's stories matter, they just matter. All right, next up is Roadhog from Overwatch. Oh, I love y'all so much. This is Human Shrek with a past. I feel like Shrek already has a past. That's like the whole point of the movies, but it's more of a past. Although there is something to be said about bears that know they're bears, because that's when they get really annoying about it. Like, you see how he's wearing a harness in the daytime? That means he knows. You don't make it your whole personality. It's like a himbo. Like, a himbo is a himbo until they call themselves a himbo. And then it just doesn't count anymore. It ruins the whole facade. Against all odds, I'm going to put this in C tier because I am fighting biology. I'm fighting the actual urge on a subconscious level to just get this man. And that's good for me today. That's growth. Okay, next up. Gatekeeper from Fire Emblem Three Houses. This is just a guy. Oh, another author's note. Happily employed. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings, I'm sure you do, and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? Okay, my question is, how does he make them smile? Because that does change a lot here. You know what? I personally would take this man to Red Lobster, but I understand that my class would get really mad if I just put a man in A. So you know what? I'm gonna do a service for y'all today. I'm putting him in D. I'm putting him in D because that's just a guy. Now in real life, oh, my kingdom for just a guy. Because it's never just a guy, right? There's always like a caveat. Next up, Fee from Zelda Skyward Sword. The annoying girl. Little Miss yaps a lot. Oh, I see. The heathens have found this image. Honestly, me, the second a man is nice to me. Don't put that on Twitter, I'll sue. F tier, she's so annoying and y'all are so easy and I will not tolerate that behavior in my class. Next up is DJ Subatomic Supernova from No Straight Roads. Why is his head shaped like a certain plug for a certain orifice? Please tell me that's not why you picked him, because if so, I will not just see you after class, I will see you in court, okay? You know what, on further inspection, I feel like I run into people that look exactly like this in Brooklyn on like a weekly basis. So I'm kind of too used to it in a way. So for me, it's like C tier. I'm not gonna yuck your yum, but it's certainly not my yum. All right, who we got? Iron Fist Alexander from Elden Ring. Oh no. That is my president. I hold nothing but the highest esteem for him, but also daddy likes having good gear in Elden Ring, so I did have to curb stomp my president. So out of respect for the dead, at least the dead in my save file, A, absolutely A. Sorry, buddy. All right, next is Igor from Persona series. Okay, now we're getting a little weeby in here. Got it. Okay, so I do have a take for this, but you have to promise me right now that you're gonna be really cool about this and not get mad, okay? You know how some people have met their grandfathers? I don't think you have, and I think that's why you chose this. Have fun unpacking that in therapy. I will not elaborate more. D tier. Okay, who's next? Dark Lord from Metopia. Ooh. The middle part, the glasses, that man has a Roth IRA. That is a man in STEM. Wait, also the hands? Oh my God, she said. And we salute her for that. But I did front load the A's, so I'm going to regrettably have to put you in B, unless you want to put me on your healthcare plan, in which case S tier. All right, next to Mundo, Ditto from Pokemon. Oh, the skanks of Pokemon have come to play. Let me tell you, the Ditto meme of I can be whatever you want, baby, has predated when I was in middle school, okay? Like, Ditto in a Hear Me Out tier list is like Mozart in a classical music tier list. Like, what other choice do I have? Like, I would dare say that Ditto is a pioneer of Hear Me Out, a founding thoughter, if you will. So hail to the chief. A tier you go, ditto. All right, who do we have? Lord Cass from Neopets? Technically a video game, I guess. Luis, grow up. Neopets was the video game. Okay, I do have a side tangent for Neopets, but I promise it's worth it, so hear me out. Wait, hear me out. There we go. So back in my day, Neopets had just come out with Pet Pets, which were like a pet for your Neopet. And they required so many Neopoints. I'm talking Elon Musk levels of Neopoints. Like, you couldn't do ethical things to get this many Neopoints. So it was either play the worst minigames you've ever seen for 12 hours a day, or there was another option. At that time, Avril Lavigne, pause for mother, was promoting her new single, My Happy Ending. I remember the cover art like it was yesterday. And to promote this song, they were giving away Neopoints if you listened to the song. You could do this 3 times a day, but you had to play the song in its entirety on YouTube. And it wasn't a music video, it was just the cover of it on screen. And you could have absolutely just put it on the background and continued with your day. But 3rd grade me sat at the family computer and watched that still screen for 4 minutes and 2 seconds 3 times a day. So to this day, I have every single facet of this song memorized into my very bones. You were everything that I wanted. So back to Lord Cost, sorry. He seems kind of over it. He knows what I did in 3rd grade and thinks I'm an idiot, and he's right to think that way. So I think he'll work for you, but I don't think he has any respect for me, and I don't blame him for that, but I'm gonna put him in D. All right, next, Doug from Monster Prom. Doug. I love a confident plus size man. And I get it. Society makes it really hard to be confident in yourself when you're big, but man, is it hot when they are. Also, even though it is just a blob, you can tell that hairline is choice. See, now this makes me understand the Genshin blob better from the last video. I think my problem is that something just has to be like close to human form for me to get it. And that's something that I think I have to just like overcome. Wait, no, I don't. Oh my God, Blake, you're normal. Celebrate that. So yes, that's A tier. I have eyes. All right, next, Werehog Sonic from the absolute classic Sonic Unleashed. Well, he's clearly not for the lesbians, I can tell you that much. I mean, he's wearing cleats. That is an athlete. But is he a student athlete? That's a different story. Student athletes, absolutely not. You have to worship them every single minute of the day or they will break up with you. And even then, they will still probably cheat on you. Also, I know what you're doing, you little rats. This is furry bait. I'm not falling for the furry bait. The furry allegations are still unanswered, baby. Checkmate me. Although furries are stereotypically wealthy, so maybe I should give in? But not today, C tier. Okay, next up, Brewster from Animal Crossing. All right, out of self-preservation, I'm putting this in B tier. Why would you say out of self-preservation, Blake? I'm gonna tell you right now. It's because the Animal Crossing fandom is vicious. When Animal Crossing came out on the Switch, Brewster was not in it originally. These feral, rabid animals were locked in their house for COVID, and let me tell you, they had nothing better to do than to bully a multi-million-dollar company into getting their favorite character back into Animal Crossing, and they succeeded. And that level of power, what? Answer the question? Terrifies me, exactly. So that's a high score. I'm a little scared of this man. Also, credit where credit is due. The chest to waist ratio does feel like God patting me on the back and telling me that life is worth living, so keep on going, Tiger. And I listened. Okay, here we go. The dealer from Buckshot Roulette. I'm gonna be honest, based on this image alone, no one get mad. I feel like if he hits on you and you reject him, he's gonna be like, they don't know I know this secret. I have a gun. And idle threats will get you everywhere in life. Yes, I am a pee-pants little baby when it comes to threats. So yes, absolutely, I'm going to put you in C tier out of fear. All right, next up is Wolf O'Donnell from Star Fox series. Woo! Okay, so we all know Mr. Bad Guy from Kung Fu Panda that would treat you right. Wolf was the blueprint for that. Let me tell you something. Back in my day in the Abercrombie & Fitch era, you only needed 2 things to be the hottest man in town. Skinny jeans and a past. And he has both of them in spades. So you get an A for, this tier list is making me look like a hoe this video. Oh, and then this image, oh.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Oh, if this cost me the respect of everyone I know, then so be it. Till I am nothing but a puddle. Okay, our next victim, Bunger from Bug Snacks. Well, I found the asexual choice, that's for sure. Lies, fallacies, propaganda, I do not believe this. While I do appreciate a burger, while I do appreciate some curly fries, there is no way in hell that you want to walk this thing down the aisle, kiss it, and take it on a lovely honeymoon to Bora Bora. There is no way. I went into this video thinking, I'm gonna be more open-minded, okay? Give everyone a chance. Not this. Oh, he doesn't use Tumblr anymore. That's why he doesn't believe this. I have a fully formed frontal lobe. That is why I don't believe this. Like, is he a cutie patootie? 100%. Would I keep him as a pet? In a heartbeat. I don't believe you want to date the burger bug. If you want to live your little arrow ace fantasy, far be it for me to judge you. Go off, king. Monarch, let's be honest. But for me, D tier. You can jump me in the comments till the cows come home, but I am not mooing. All right, who do we have next? Imp Overlord from Risk of Rain 2? Absolutely not. I hate this thing. What is this image? Oh, sorry, I have to read in the voice.
What's wrong, Angie Coon? Could it be you're craving my McNuggies?
Unfortunately, maybe I twinkle a little star. Luis and I played one game of Risk of Rain every single night until we finally beat it, and it took us 2 months. And you want to know why it took us 2 months? Hate him. Hate Imp Overlord. All my homies hate Imp Overlord. F tier. Not because I'm judging y'all for this. I am judging y'all a little bit for this, but mostly out of trauma response because I hate this thing. All right, next up, Sado from Hex. Remember the Black Parade album cover guy? This is him now fueled yet. I'm gonna be honest, it's not detailed enough of a drawing for me to like get it. That'd be like somebody coming up to me and being like, oh my God, I have the most embarrassing crush, like you wouldn't believe it. And then they show me who it is and it's this. Like, I can't do anything with this. So F tier, I'm sorry, but Microsoft Paint simply does not get my hormones a-flowing. Okay, here we go. Lordy Trash Can from Honkai Star Rail. Oh no. So I was going through a heartbreak a few years ago, and I'm gonna be completely transparent with you guys. When you break up with Blake does nothing but journal all day about it, and then go to the gym for an hour and a half a day, 6 days a week. And I don't know if that's healthy. Like, I'm kind of the opposite of a lot of people, where in the sense of if I look like I'm really healthy and doing good for myself, it's because I'm miserable. And the last time that happened, I still ate McDonald's at least 4 times a week. So this is exactly what I looked like. So out of respect for past me, who was 35 pounds lighter, but 35 pounds more depressed, B tier. Yeah, I think that's fair. Okay, who do we have next? Mad Clown from Punch Out. Oh, an author's note. Some kids had no one but the hired clown show up to their birthday parties, and it shows. Is this why? Is this what caused the Santa video? It all comes from this? No one went to my birthday? Because I kind of get this. Am I sad? Don't answer that question. Out of pure denial, I am so sorry, Thicky McClown Man. I'm gonna have to put you in C. All right, who do we have next? Reptile from Mortal Kombat. The Dragon Kissers have come out to play. Great, another one that I don't get. And so I'm gonna end up kink shaming, and then they're gonna end up kink shaming me, and then we're just gonna end up in this whole circle again. Although I think that did make the last video successful, so. Ew, guys, this is gross. I don't get it. Ew, you guys are freaks. Please like the video. I will say human version, I get this. Also, tattoo on the face. So he probably doesn't have to get a job anytime soon. So he must have a savings somewhere. The tongue is one of those things where I think you are not going to understand what you're dealing with until you actually are in the moment. And then it's like terrifying. It's kind of like those self-proclaimed size queens that have never actually run into an absolute unit of a hog. So I'm gonna say B. Like, I get it, but I'm gonna be practical about this. Something you could really learn from. Oh God, not another dragon. Dragaux from Ring Fit Adventure. I do have to say, if I ever were to understand dragon kissing, this would be the moment. Like, they had no right putting him in that little wrestler outfit. I want to know the deviant gay little rat that worked at Nintendo that got this pushed through, because I know this was a fight. I know this was a fight with HR. Like, there is no way every single person at Nintendo instantly greenlit, like, yeah, let's get the double dragon out there. They're gonna love that. You know what kids love with their dragons? An 8-pack with thighs. Like, Nintendo was viscerally aware that Ring Fit Adventure was marketed towards women in their 20s that were trying to get in shape through video games. And boy, did they knock it out of the park with this one. So here you go, my little dragon sims. You actually found one to get into my A tier. Congratulations, big day for you. All right, next, here we go. Lord Shax from Destiny 2. Oh, maybe I fell for the dragon thing finally, because now I'm kind of bored. Like, has my taste been warped from this video? Have I been destroyed? Big if true. Like, I feel like I probably need context for this daddy to be hot to me, but also I've been filming for 5.5 hours, so I'm not gonna do that. D tier, king of the white bread mayo. I'm just not feeling it today. All right, next up, here we go. Alduin from Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. In my last video, I said I do not believe people who say that they want to sleep with a biblically accurate full-ass dragon. And the feedback was... voluminous? Let's say voluminous. I was told that I was blissfully unaware. I was told that I was never on Tumblr. I was on Tumblr in 2014, okay? I was there during Tumblr's Vietnam. And in 6 days, I got patronizingly called sweet summer child more than anyone should in their entire lifetime. So fine, I'll cut the hyperbole, okay? I'll save the dramatics in an attempt to make a more exciting YouTube video, and I will take you seriously at face value. I still believe half of you are lying, but I will listen to the other half. But I do want to defend past me for a single second, okay? I was not saying that your lie is that you're attracted to the dragon. I was saying that your lie was that if given the opportunity, you would follow through with it. Because this is something you'll never have to prove. Now, is there a niche 10% of you that would follow through with this? Yes, absolutely. The internet is a wild place, and it is full of the few and the proud and the probably stomped on from this dragon. But that being said, I will believe that that 10% is watching this video, and so I will rank it accordingly. Stay mad, it's my list. Okay, next. Hogger from World of Warcraft! My most committed on and off again relationship in my entire life has always been World of Warcraft since 2008, baby. Now, I do feel like if I had never run into World of Warcraft, I probably would be president by now, but also, who wants that job anymore? Like, cringe. But if you picked Alliance on World of Warcraft like a little baby child, like I was when I started playing, this was everybody's first, okay? This is everybody's wake-up call that this ain't a game, kid. This is real life. And that is why this game ruined the career aspects of so many people in my generation. Like, we've all heard those stories of people like quitting school or quitting their job because of World of Warcraft, but that's not internet lore. That's real, and I have seen it. I have literally seen an extramarital affair happen in front of my eyes in World of Warcraft in 8th grade. So I gotta tell you, out of pure respect of this being probably the first bundle of pixels on this list to be inadvertently a homewrecker, A. That's impressive. Okay, here we go. The cooling fan Astrobot. A note from Luis, if this is an S+ tier, then I know you're lying. Oh, I know why you said this. Okay. Daddy loves AC.
I'm daddy.
Like, I'm 6'2" and I'm not like rail thin, okay? Like, I produce a lot of body heat. So my comfort temperature, I guess, is that a term? Is that like too genderqueer of me to say? My comfort temperature is like 65 degrees. I love it frigid, baby. Like, I am a hot sleeper. And if I'm the slightest bit uncomfortable when trying to sleep, it's not happening. I'm gonna be miserable all night. So I would marry this little box in a heartbeat. Unfortunately, we do have another A on the list. Okay, the penultimate one, Mother Harlot from Shin Megami Tensei 5. Not the feet. Not the feet. As photographed by Quentin Tarantino. Oh my God, gag her, girl. Not literally. Oh my God, not literally. Man, I gotta say though, Mother, bonus points. Harlot, double bonus points. Feet. Immediately Guantanamo Bay. It's not that I can't understand somebody being into feet. It's the fact that anybody that is will not shut up about it. Like, read a book, watch a movie, touch a blade of grass. Like, I think that's why I'm so quick to being like, you're lying about some of these options. It's because I cannot stand when somebody makes something they're attracted to their entire personality. So I was gonna put it higher, but feet, F tier, sorry, F for foot. Oh, I should have named this foot tier actually. All right, our final choice, who is it? Uncle Rupee, that one cursed Tingle game that thankfully never made it to the Americas. I mean, he's literally personified money. Like, I hate to be so simple about this. Simple and clean as the... But like, this is literally the Monopoly Man, but glow up. It's like Thing Japan, you know? So we're gonna end this nice and classy with a tasteful B. And there we have it, the end of the list. That is a lot of A. I think the last video kind of ruined me in a way. So what have we learned from today's video, besides the fact that I absolutely read my comments to a fault and I need to stop? I think the moral is don't judge a book by its cover, unless that book is being horny on main, in which case it is your civic duty to judge. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, notification bell, all that good stuff. I am not above begging. Do I look like someone who has anything to lose? Also, if you want to see more of my face between videos, go follow me on Twitch. I try to stream at least once a week. I also have a Discord. Check the link in my description if you want to keep updated on stuff that we're making or get involved yourself in my videos. And that about does it. Love you all, keep slaying, and see you in my next video.